Hello, welcome to the Kitchen Spy. My name is Kate and here's another shopping haul. It's quite a small one this week and Asda delivery as usual. I hope that you've had a good week and that you're safe and well and that you've been able to get the food and things that you want for your family. I just want to talk about a couple of things before we start the haul. The first one is that I am really grateful for all of you that take the time to comment on my videos, and I am so sorry that I don't reply straight away. I work full time and so I really only get a chance to do things in the evening or at weekends. So please don't think I'm rude if I haven't responded to you straight away. I will definitely get round to it eventually. So thanks very much for your support. I really appreciate that. And then the other thing to say is at the end of this haul, and it's a live one again, there's some more stuff about the Lake District and I'll bookmark everything down below. So welcome to the smallest haul that I've ever done so far. It doesn't even reach the cooker, as you can see there. So quite a small one this week, and that's because this is being delivered on Monday night and I've actually got a delivery coming on Friday night, and that's for when we go on holiday. So this is really just a kind of top up haul to see us through the week, and also there's a few Christmas things in there as well. So I'll just explain what we've got. So we've got some cod loin, and this is the cod loin we usually have, and this is really lovely. Ever so tasty, and it's on the 3 for £10 thing, as is the free range breast fillets. So I ordered 2 cod loins and the free range breast fillets. Then our usual yogurts, our official yogurts as usual, and yeah, these are our favourites and always make an appearance. And then we've got our usual lacto-free milk, a couple of pots of those, and I think I've still got one in the fridge, so I won't need to order another one of those for the Friday delivery. And then a couple of these coconut milks. I call it coconut milk. It's actually not really coconut milk. I'm not sure what it is. It's a coconut drink, but we have it on cereals, and also it's quite nice in hot chocolate, and it's only 38 calories for a 200ml serving, as opposed to the skimmed milk, which is, let's have a look, so that's 29 calories but for a 100ml serving, so it's 58 calories per 200ml. So if you're looking to save calories for cereals and things, coconut milk really is the way, and also does make them really flavoursome. Then we've got the McCain jacket potatoes. These are just really useful to have in the freezer, and I haven't been able to get those for a while, and I got them this week. And then some ham for sandwich meat, and also some turkey breast. And we've got some tuna and things in the fridge, so in the freezer, in the cupboard even. So we'll be using that for sandwiches and things throughout the week. Then some chorizo, because last week, I think you will have seen it on my Meals of the Week video on Wednesday, I did a recipe which was like a chorizo stew, and I served it with the cod loin on top. And it was really nice, but to be honest, you didn't really need the cod loin, so I'm just going to do a soupy stew thing using this chorizo, a bit like I did before. So that's one of the meals for this week. Just 1 pack of rice cakes this week because we've got plenty in stock. 1 pack of bananas and 3 packs of these clementines, although I've noticed that a couple of them are a bit green and not very nice. And then some Spanish salami because we enjoyed having the salami last week. Then some leeks because I'm going to be doing leek and potato soup. I was intending on doing that last week but never got round to it, so I've bought leeks again this week. And some broccoli because broccoli is just a good side vegetable for anything really. Some Happy Christmas Twinings tea bags, and also some English breakfast decaf ones. Now these decaf ones, I think these are something like £4.59. I'll put it on the screen. for 50, and these are on offer. The ordinary ones are on offer for I think it's £3 for 100 of the non-decaf ones. But I have these and my husband has these, so we need to keep both in stock. Then I'm intending on doing some baking, so I'm going to be doing a Halloween recipe which I'll share with you, which is going to be hopefully a chocolate brownie pumpkin patch. So I've got some Bourneville cocoa powder because I'm nearly out of that. Then I've got some orange gel colour for the fondant, and also some green. Wow, that is really bright green. And then also for the brownies, I've got some Bourneville dark chocolate and also some milk chocolate. And annoyingly, I needed 200 grams, and these come in 180 gram bars, and the same here for that. Oh no, these are 200 gram bars. Oh no, I bought two because they were on offer, that's why. And I'll just put it to one side. And then also I am going to try, after doing my experimental thing about the or comparison between the tea cakes last week, I'm going to actually try and make them. So I have bought some liquid egg whites because I've subsequently discovered that actually Tunnocks, and I could be wrong here, I'm just telling you what I've found out online, that Tunnocks have inside, instead of marshmallow, they have Italian meringue. And you make Italian meringue obviously with egg yolks, egg whites, sorry. So I'm going to try those. But these say topped with marshmallow and covered with real milk chocolate. So maybe it's a combination, kind of a softery mallow thing. Then I've got some sugar again for baking. I couldn't get any light brown soft sugar last week, so I've got a pack this week. Then some oven baked crisps, and then because I'm getting nervous about not being able to get the things that I want for Christmas, I'm just going to start and get a few things every week, and Christmas just wouldn't be Christmas without After Eights. So I've got a couple of packs of those. And when my mum, God rest her soul, was still here, she used to do every year, she used to do a kind of hamper thing for all of us. And it would have all sorts of things like bottles of wine and socks and tights and chocolate, and it would always have a pack of After Eight mints in it. And so it's a tradition that we have to have those at Christmas, and as she's sadly no longer here, we have to buy our own. And so yeah, but that was a lovely tradition that she did, and she used to make us Christmas cakes and mince pies and things, and so she'd start baking them well really early in the year because she had so many to make, because we're quite a big family, and she used to make all of these lovely cakes and mince pies for everyone. Then I've also got some Advocaat because they run out of this, nearly always run out of this towards Christmas, and you cannot have Christmas without snowballs, and so Advocaat is good. And we also have Russian snowballs, which are snowballs as they usually are, but with a shot of vodka in, and that's really nice too. Then some more tea cakes, of course, and then we couldn't have any shop, big or small, without these pancakes. So there you go, that's the haul. It's a very small one this week, as I've said, so it's really just a top-up haul, and I'll obviously be filming the haul that comes on Friday night as well, just before we go on holiday for a week, just to our caravan, assuming that we're not in lockdown, of course. So I'll let you know in a minute just how much that came to. So that actually came to £86.25, and that actually seems like quite a lot of money really for what I've got here. I know there's some treaty things, and I guess there's quite a lot of stuff to bake with in terms of chocolate. And if anybody is watching my shopping hauls for the very first time, I promise you they're not always just chocolate and drink. Yeah, chocolate doesn't always appear, drink usually does. But yeah, this is for baking and things. So anyway, yes, so £86.25. And then I've got a bigger haul coming on Friday because we're on holiday again next week at the caravan. So it'll be food for an entire week. Now, coming up in a minute is some more stuff about the Lake District, and I have bookmarked things below, so if you want to skip to various parts of the video, you can, because I know not everybody wants to see anything about the Lake District. So if you are leaving at this point, thanks very much for watching the video, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. So this is a walk that we did on one of the days, and it was from, it was quite a long walk, about 11 miles, and it went from Ambleside through to Rydalwater and Grasmere and back again along the Coffin route. That sounds a bit gruesome, but apparently years ago there wasn't a church in Ambleside, so they had to take the bodies to Grasmere to be buried. Anyway, along there we visited Rydal Hall. You walk through the grounds of Rydal Hall, and they've got some signs about trees, which I thought was just really good and a really nice touch, just on the side of the path. So there was that bit about the Douglas fir and this bit about the oak, which I think is a really nice sentiment, that an oak tree lasts almost a millennium. Or longer, who knows. I've often wondered that about trees, if they've got a kind of life cycle. I don't know that. If anyone knows that, let me know. Anyway, just past Rydal Hall, you come to a place called Rydal Mount, which is where William Shakespeare lived in the last part of his life, and it's still owned by his family, or at least the descendants to him and his family. And you can actually go in there for a cup of tea and things in the tea rooms, and we probably would have done, and we would have had a look around if we weren't in this weird pandemic situation we're in now. So we just kind of had a look in the front garden, and then carried on our walk. And then Rydalwater is a fairly small one of the lakes, and here it is, but it is just really beautiful, like every single one of them. They've all got their own kind of characteristic about them, but all of them are absolutely stunning. I hope I'm not boring all of you with bits about the Lake District. I suppose it makes a change from bits about Mid Wales. But yeah, this walked around Rydalwater and Grasmere, and went through Grasmere Lake, and actually went through Grasmere Village as well. And in a minute we'll have a look at the village, a little bit of it anyway, where Wordsworth is buried, and where he originally lived and started writing his poetry in Dove Cottage. So yeah, this is Rydalwater, and opposite here where we are now, opposite that is where Rydal Hall and Rydal Mount are. So in Grasmere there is a memorial garden for Wordsworth, and it is a really nice little place. We sat in here and ate our sandwiches actually, but there is a path, and on this path, as you can see here, there are lots of individually dedicated stones, and they lead to this, which is obviously a kind of excerpt from a poem by William Wordsworth, and so this is a lovely garden actually. There were lots of people in it, lots of benches where people were just sat, and the entire path was made up of these stones. And actually, when you think about it, it's really quite clever, because I guess you had to pay to do this. So yeah, Grasmere Council obviously got a really great path out of the fact that they charged people to have their name immortalised in this path. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you because it was interesting. And then on a more sober note, this is the grave of William Wordsworth, and yeah, it was really short actually. I mean, I'm short, I'm 5'2", but that was really short. I'm not sure I could have laid down there, although I know, not that I want to lie on graves, you know what I mean. Anyway, it was really short, and yeah, it was a lovely little churchyard, and here he is with his wife and his daughter as well. And then the walk carried on past Grasmere Lake, and it was, Grasmere is just so beautiful. Just look at the fells in the background, and yeah, just very peaceful. It was very busy compared to where we live. The Lakes is a very busy place, and so we saw a lot of people, but you could socially distance really well, and everybody was really thoughtful and very well behaved and respectful. There was also this little boathouse on Grasmere, which we thought was just really lovely, just on the edge of the lake there, as you can see. And yeah, it was just such a peaceful place. And I'm really glad we had the opportunity to just get out of our area for a little bit. And I know that sounds ridiculous because we live in such a beautiful place, but everybody needs a change of scenery, and I really feel for those people who haven't been able to get out, or out of their area, or out for walks and things even. But hopefully seeing a little bit of somewhere else brings a bit of joy to somebody. So in terms of meals of the week, I forgot to actually record the board, but what we're having is on Monday we're having something out of the freezer. We're then having on Tuesday leek and potato soup. On Wednesday we're having chicken pie with vegetables. Thursday we're having chorizo stew, and Friday we're having pastelaia, and again that is from the freezer because we're going to the caravan. On Saturday we're having lasagna and salad, and I'll make double portions and freeze that. And then on Sunday we're going to have a roast chicken dinner. So that's our meal plan for this week. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And if you're not yet and you feel like you might want to, there is a subscribe button coming up soon, and it would be great if you could join us for hauls and meals of the week and recipes. There'll be a recipe coming up on Sunday, and I hope to see you on that one. In any case, if you've lasted this far, whether you're a subscriber or not, thanks so very much for watching. You take care, stay safe, and look after yourself and those you love. Thank you. Bye bye.